Hello students, welcome to today's class. Today we will discuss about graphical representation of various kinds of graphs. When a body moves along a straight line path, it is known as one-dimensional motion or rectilinear motion. So, how do we represent this rectilinear motion? So first of all, we will see displacement time graph. Displacement time graph. So in displacement time graph, displacement is taken along the y-axis and the time is taken along the x-axis. So you know this horizontal line, that is the x-axis, and this vertical line is the y-axis. So we take a displacement along the x-axis and time along the y-axis. So displacement is taken along the y-axis and time is taken along the x-axis. And proper markings are this way. Do it on a graph sheet. So here a table is given. Time in second and displacement in meter. Suppose that is it. So time in second is taken along the x-axis and the displacement in meter, that is taken along the y-axis. Suppose that at the 0th second means when we just start at stopwatch or stop clock, that is 0th second. So at the 0th second, displacement is 0 meter, and after 1 second body has a displacement of 10 meter. After 2 second body has a displacement of 20 meter. After 3 second body has a displacement of 40 meter. After 5 second body has a displacement of after 3 second 30 meter, 4 second 40 meter, 5 second 50 meter, and so on. So this is a table. It is a table. This table shows the relation between time and displacement. So at 0th second, body has a displacement of 0 meter, no displacement. After 1 second, body has a displacement of 10 meter. After 2 second, body has a displacement of 20 meter. And after 3 second, body has a displacement of 30 meter. After 4 second, 40 meter. After 5 second, the displacement is 50 meter. How do we represent it? So we represent this, it on a graph by taking time along the x-axis and displacement along the y-axis. So on graph, I take this 1 centimeter on graph. I take a 1 centimeter as 1 second on x-axis. On x-axis, I take this 1 centimeter as 1 second. So I mark it. So where 2 centimeter, there I had to take 2 second, 3 second, 4, time in second. And on y-axis I take 1 centimeter as 10 meter. and at 1 it is 10 meter displacement, at 2 it is 20. So 1 centimeter is taken as 10 meter. At 3 it is 30. At 4 it is 40. At 5 it is 50, and so on. Now we have to mark these points. We have to mark these points. At 0 it is 0. 0, 0 is this point. And at 110, 110, we have to mark it. 110. So this is that point 110. And at the 220, 220 we have to mark. To 20. Three 30. 3 and 30 we join. 330. Then 440. Then 550. 550. So we get a number of points. We get a number of points. On joining these points, on joining these points, on joining these points, we join these points, then we get a straight line. On joining these points, we get a straight line. So this is the displacement time graph. This is the displacement time graph of this table. So this shows this is the displacement time graph of a body moving with the uniform velocity. This is a displacement time graph of a body moving with a uniform velocity. Now, from displacement time graph, how do we find the velocity? From displacement time graph, how do we find the velocity? In order to find the velocity from displacement time graph, we have to find the slope of the graph. We have to find the slope of the graph. Then how do we find the slope of the graph? Suppose that you are asked to find the velocity. You are asked to find the velocity in the time interval 1 and 3. Suppose you are asked to find the velocity in the time interval of 1 and 3 seconds. Then between 1 and 3 seconds, you construct a right-angled triangle. You construct a right-angled triangle. So a right-angled triangle is constructed. You can see I will give some name for this right-angled triangle. Suppose that I have given name as a PQR. PQR is a right-angled triangle, which is right-angled at a Q. Okay. So what is the question? You have to find the velocity in the time interval 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3. So we construct a right angled triangle. So that is so we find the velocity from displacement time graph by finding the slope of the graph. Slope. Then how do we find the slope? So slope will be difference of y coordinate. Difference of y coordinate upon difference of x coordinate. Slope of the graph is, so difference of y coordinates, that is a PQ upon QR. So slope is equal to difference of y coordinate upon difference of x coordinate. So what is PQ? So PQ, difference of y coordinate, 30 minus 10. 30 minus 10, that is PQ. Then what is QR? QR is equal to 3 minus 1. This much meter and this much second. 30 minus 10, that is equal to 20 meter upon 2 seconds, which is equal to 10 meter per second. So this way we find the velocity from displacement time graph. Suppose that if you are asked to find the velocity in the time interval 2 and 5. Suppose that you have to find the you are asked to find the velocity in the time interval of 2 and 5 seconds. Then by taking that time interval, you have to construct a right angle triangle. See here. So asked to find the velocity in the time interval 2 and 5. 2 and 5. That 2. This one is point 2 and 5. So between that you construct a right angle triangle. Two and 5. So I give name it as P, Q, R. So here also we find the slope. Slope is a difference of y coordinate. Difference of y coordinate upon difference of x coordinate. What is the difference of y coordinate? At P the corresponding coordinate is 50 and at Q the corresponding reading is 20. So PQ will be 50 minus 20. 50 minus 20. And what is QR? At Q it is 5 and at R it is 2. So QR is 5 minus 2. So that is equal to 30 meter upon 3 seconds, which is equal to 10 meter per second. So if here you can see that if you calculate the velocity at any instant, that velocity comes as 10 meter per second. Velocity remains same. So we can say that body is moving with the uniform velocity. Body is moving with the same velocity. So this is the graph of body moving with the uniform velocity. This is the displacement time graph of a body moving with the uniform velocity. The main point, what is displacement time graph? Displacement time graph is a graph in which displacement is taken along the y-axis and time is taken along the x-axis. And from displacement time graph you find the velocity by finding the slope of the graph. Now we will see displacement time graph of a body moving with the non-uniform velocity. This table is given. Okay, you see this table. At 1 second, displacement is 10 meter, at 2, 20, 3, 40, 4, 60, 5, 70 and so on. So how do we represent it? So we take time along the x-axis and displacement along the y-axis. On x-axis, I take 1 centimeter as 1 second, and on y-axis I take 1 centimeter as 10 meter. Then we have to mark this point. First one is 0, 0. Then the next one is 110. 110. This point. So you have to use a scale for marking. 110. Then 220. This point. Then 340. 340. It is 40. And at 4 it is 60. Then at 5 it is 70. Using this table I draw this graph. Joining these points. Joining these points. It is not a straight line. It is not a straight line. So this type of graph, it is not coming as exactly a straight line. So this type of graph is showing a body moving with a non-uniform velocity. From here also, in this graph, in this displacement time graph also, we find the velocity by finding the slope of the graph. As I told you earlier, if you suppose that you have to find the velocity in the time interval 2 and 4 seconds, 2 and 4. So between 2 and 4, you have to draw a right angle triangle, 2 seconds and 4 seconds. Draw a right angle triangle. Joining. So between 2 and 4. Then find, so suppose that name is PQR. Then how do you find, you have to find the velocity in the time interval 2 and 4. Then we have to find the slope, difference of y coordinate upon difference of x coordinate. So that is a PQ. At P what is the point? 60. And at Q what is the point? 20. So PQ upon QR, that is a 60 minus 20 upon 4 minus 2. 60 minus 20 is equal to 40 meter upon 2 second, which is equal to 20 meter per second. So the velocity of the body, the time interval 2 and 4 second is 20 meter per second. So this way we find the velocity from displacement time graph. So you have to take that particular time interval, and accordingly in between that time interval you have to construct a right angled triangle. Then find the slope. Slope is equal to difference of y coordinate upon difference of x coordinate. Now the next topic is velocity time graph. In velocity time graph, we take velocity along the y-axis and time along the x-axis. So first we see velocity time graph of a body moving with uniform velocity. So this is a table. So this is time and the corresponding velocity is also given. At 1 second velocity is 10, 2 also 10, 3 also 10 meter per second, 4 also velocity is 10 meter per second and so on. So velocity in meter per second is taken along the y-axis and time in second is taken along the x-axis. Now we mark these points, marking the points. At 1, the velocity is 10 meter per second, and at 2 also 10, 3 also 10, 4 also 10, 5 also 10, and so on. And on joining these points, so we get the graph. So velocity time graph of a body moving with a uniform velocity is a straight line parallel to the time axis. It is a straight line parallel to the time axis. And from velocity time graph, what all things can be found? From velocity time graph, we can find the displacement by finding the area between the graph and the x-axis. Okay. And from velocity time graph, we can find acceleration by finding the slope of the graph. So here what is the displacement in 1 second? If you have to find displacement in 1 second, you have to find the area of this portion. The area, what is the shape of this figure? This is a rectangle. We find the area of rectangle by finding the product of length and breadth. So velocity, so this is displacement in a 1 second. What is the displacement in 1 second? L into B. So L is a 1 into 10, which is equal to 10 meters. So displacement in a 1 second is 10 meter. And what is the displacement in this rectangle? Finding the area of this rectangle. So what will come? 2 into 10 equal to 20 meter. Then what is the displacement in 3 seconds? So you have to find the area of this portion. So that will come 3 into 10, 30 meter. And in 4 seconds, you have to find the area of this one. So that will be 40 meter. And in 5 seconds, 50 meter and so on. This way, we find the displacement from velocity type graph. We find the displacement by finding the area between the graph and the time axis. And from velocity time graph, we can find the acceleration by finding the slope. So here you can see that it is a parallel line. There is no slope. No slope is there. Okay. So acceleration, no slope in this graph. So no slope is there. So acceleration is 0. Otherwise also you can see any time interval like 2 and 4. At 4, what is the velocity? 10. And at 2 also 10. 10 minus 10, which is equal to 0. 0 upon 4 minus 2. 0 upon 2 equal to 0. So in this case, acceleration is 0. Okay. So next class, we will discuss more about these kinds of graphs.